opposed to that. What does that do? Run a current through your body? I've seen those handheld body fat things that almost look like a PlayStation controller. I think those work by sending a current through your body. I wouldn't mind buying one of those scales. I didn't know they had a scale that did that too. It'd be nice. I'd like to prove to you guys that I'm not fucking 30% body fat anymore. How about that? Current or CS:GO skin showcase says current around your legs. So it sends current into one foot and it comes out the other foot, and then it'll, judging by how much resistance, it'll determine your composition. Well, my legs are pretty lean compared to my chest and belly. So it probably won't be 100% accurate. You know, the majority of my body fat is in my torso. And almost all of my body fat is in my chest and stomach. You're closer to 50% than 30, man. Come on. No, I'm 29.5% body fat. I'm willing to bet I'm under 30. Thoughts on Carrie Lake? I have no idea who that is. Will you cook a turkey on Thanksgiving? No. I eat turkey every fucking day in my wraps for lunch. So Chuck E. Cheese Ranch says, yeah, it's not accurate. Hold on. Comments keep disappearing before I can read them. But just use it as a gauge to see how you're improving. It uses standard BMI height weight formula. Doesn't work when you have more muscle than the average person. Yeah, I figured that was true. Fitness, health experts like to label people that have big muscles as being overweight. What do you think of Michigan State players jumping a Michigan player? I think they're going to be in some trouble because the authorities are involved. You can't do anything after the game. You're not going to be protected if you do something after the game. If you're going to get in a fight, you're better off doing it before the game or during the game, not after the game. Chuck E. Cheese says, yeah, according to BMI, I'm overweight and still have the top of a six pack. You got the top of a six pack? What do you mean? Like you got a four pack? Free Eagle USA. I don't think I can read that comment because it involves gun violence. Oh, but that's right. I already said the FAG word. Maybe this live stream will be demonetized anyway. Yeah, it's pretty hard to have lower abs unless you're completely metrosexual. Let's see, anything intelligent to read. Thoughts on 1942 Stalingrad campaign? I'm really not up on that bit of history right now. I'm sure I knew about it at one point, but that memory is just a little bit faded. If you're referring to the Nazis invading Russia in the winter, I know that was a mistake. Napoleon did that, and the Nazis didn't learn a lesson from history. Will you do 12 sets of two on bench? No, if you check out West Side Barbell, their dynamic effort days for upper body and lower body are a little bit different. Lower body, they do 12 sets of two with a slightly higher percentage of your one rep max. Whereas lower or upper body, they do 9 sets of three with a slightly lower percentage of one rep max. I know like on a 3 week wave of upper body dynamic effort, West Side does I'm talking barbell weight, not the chains and bands. They do like 50%, 55%, 60%. That's not including band tension. Lower body, they do 2 reps, 12 sets of two. So they use slightly higher percentage. They might use 70 or 80% on lower body. What happened to the Cuban? He seems to have disappeared. Well, I think they got him doing more closing shifts at Publix. So when he gets off work at midnight or whatever closers get off at, he doesn't feel like there's enough people awake to do a live stream. Jay, let's bet if you're not under 30% body fat, you have to wear Hello Kitty panties and lift for 2 weeks. If you are, we all of us donate $100. Dude, there's no way to enforce that. I could have Hello Kitty panties on right now. And you think I'm stupid enough to think all you guys are going to donate $100? Give me a break. Psycho we social. What is the cause of homelessness? I would say the majority of the homeless are mentally ill. People that go off their medication and their friends and family can't track them down because they don't have. They're kind of missing. Mental illness and drugs. Yeah, I still think a lot of people that do drugs aren't necessarily homeless. They just might have a piece of shit place where they sleep inside. I think when you say homeless, I'm talking about people that sleep under the stars. I think those are people that have, the majority of them have real mental illness. When it comes to people sleeping under the stars, I don't think the majority of those are drug addicts. Do you think Lenny could make it a week being homeless? I think Lenny would prosper being homeless. Ugh. All right, there's the end of the pre workout. How much time do I got? Oh God. Stop with this $100 thing. Seriously, just stop. I'm not that stupid. I'm not Genova. Okay, guys, I'll take the bet, and if I win, you all PayPal me $15. What kind of pre-workout do you drink? I'm not sure the name of it anymore. I can't remember. I can't find Outlift by Nutrex in the store anymore. So I started buying a new one. It seems to be working out pretty good. I just can't recall the name of it. It'll probably come to me as soon as I stop this live stream. But I don't even have the thing with me to look at it. Oh, the gym's really starting to fill up with cars. It must be 8 o'clock. Can I get a time check? Point and Shoot wants to know, has Kalura revealed his hot new name? That would be retarded if he did that. The trolls, the last thing you would want is the trolls to find out who your girlfriend is, especially if you have homosexual skeletons in your closet. Do you really think Kalura has been honest with his new girl about his homosexual past? He's got to keep the Genovaverse a secret from her, unless he wants her to know everything about his homosexuality. I don't know how you would even say that to a girl that you started dating. Hey, I just want to warn you of something. Um, there's some things in my past that I just think you should know about before we get serious. I have sucked a cock. I mean, how would that even come up? For Christ's sakes. Look, I don't know how open-minded you are. I really care about you a lot. I just need to know if you can accept me after you find out that I've sucked dick. Ugh. Ugh. Kalura said you destroyed the Misfits, unfortunately. Yeah, he can say that all he wants, but Lenny's downfall definitely happened after Kalura's first visit. Lenny had probably gone years without seeing a tranny while Kalura was gone. I personally think the Misfits were all done after Delray Fitness closed. After the old World Gym closed, the videos were never the same. I mean, obviously we did some good content. Like that my haircut video out at Bradford Manor is fucking awesome. But other than that, I mean, it just wasn't the same. Basically it was just getting together with me, Brad, and Lenny and shooting a video. And Andrew lost all of his supporting characters. So it was never the same after World Gym closed. But Kalura can say whatever he wants. I personally, someone who's been with a tranny, I don't value their opinion. All right, I think it's 8 o'clock. Nobody will give me a time check.